My parents boycotted my wedding because I committed the ultimate family sin, getting married before my perfect younger sister. Now, her extravagant wedding is falling apart, and I am watching their flawless family facade burn to the ground. Moline was always the golden child. When I got a computer science degree, they barely nodded. When Moline got a modeling gig, they framed her headshot above the fireplace. She was the beautiful senior executive, and I was the completely ignored software developer. My mother constantly put me on diets, so I learned to keep my head down and expect absolutely nothing. Then I met my husband. He actually saw me and never asked me to change. When he proposed, I told my parents. There were no congratulations, just deafening silence. During our engagement party, they hid in a corner. My husband caught them huddled over a phone talking to Moline. She was crying. My parents were whispering about how this was never the plan. My mother refused to look at venues, but I mailed the invitations anyway. I checked the digital red receipts. I knew they saw them. The wedding day arrived, and it was beautiful. But the front row was completely empty. I had no father-daughter dance. I stared at those empty chairs and felt a physical ache. After the honeymoon, I finally called them. My mother instantly launched into a screaming tirade. She claimed I never sent an invitation. She played the victim. I just apologized and hung up. They simply couldn't stomach the less successful daughter stealing Moline's spotlight. A few months later, Moline got engaged. My parents bragged about luxury gowns and upscale venues, but then karma kicked in. Extended family members started boycotting Moline's engagement party. People had noticed their blatant absence at my wedding. The family was completely disgusted. My phone rang. It was my parents. They accused me of sabotaging Moline's special day. They screamed that I was spreading vicious lies out of jealousy. I stopped pacing. I stood completely still. I gripped the phone tight. "You're right," I said. "I am jealous." The line went dead silent. "I am not jealous of her career," I said softly. "I am jealous of the unwavering love you gave her. You never even tried to give that to me." My mother immediately scoffed. "You are exaggerating. We always treated you equally." Something inside me completely snapped. I reminded them how my mother canceled my graduation dinner for Moline's modeling callback. I reminded them about my empty front row seats. My father coldly cut me off. "You are playing the victim, Rebecca." My mother delivered the final blow. "We always knew you were insecure. You just couldn't cope with not being the center of attention." They couldn't hear me. They didn't care about my pain. I took a deep breath. "You taught me I would never measure up," I said firmly, "but you also taught me I deserve better." I hung up the phone. I felt a massive weight lift off my chest. I was finally free. Moline panicked. She tracked down my husband's number. She sent him a massive string of condescending texts. She told him he needed to manage my behavior. She actually tried to bribe him with fake networking opportunities if he forced me to apologize. My husband is a successful software architect. He laughed out loud in our kitchen. He typed back a single reply. "I support my wife. I don't manage her. Direct your concerns to her. Have a nice day." He hit send. Molina lost her absolute mind. My parents are in full panic mode. They frantically call relatives to spin the narrative. It is backfiring spectacularly. Every time they lie, they expose their toxicity. More relatives are dropping out of Moline's wedding. Even my uncle apologized to me and cut them off. Their exclusive venue might even cancel. I haven't lifted a single finger. They built a perfect family facade on favoritism and manipulation. Now, it is completely collapsing under its own weight. I am just sitting on my back porch with the man who actually loves me, watching the whole thing burn.